Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today on this episode of Newegg Now, I'm going to be discussing my upcoming PC build. We'll be walking through some of the parts and components in this video, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up and design and build your own PC using Newegg's website. It's really simple and straightforward where you can select your components, see pricing and availability, and know if they're compatible with what you're trying to accomplish. So you can see the parts I have here for my build. I may change out a couple of them in the future, but this is what we're gonna be using to build my new streaming and filming PC. So with my current setup, guys, I actually film these videos through a PC. Yeah, you heard me right. So I use webcams, I use the Logitech Brio, and I film them through my PC. What's really nice about this setup is with the click of a button, I can go live or I can film and record. Don't have to worry about copying footage over or anything like that. It's just saved automatically to hard drives. It's a fantastic setup. I love my current setup so much. Very happy with my Dell XPS 8930, but it's time for an upgrade because sometimes the fans run and they're too loud. It's annoying here in the studio. So for this build, I wanted a really quiet build, and obviously we're gonna max out some of that performance as well. For this build, the one thing I'm curious about long term is this graphics card, to see with the two fan setup how loud it is. I really hope that they don't spin up and my build runs really cool. If not, I might have to figure out swapping that out in the future for something that's quieter. But I got the Be Quiet case, we got the Be Quiet power supply, cooler. We're all set with those Silent Wings fans. They are phenomenal. I currently use them in my editing PC, and it is so quiet. I can't stress that enough. So I'm really excited for all the Be Quiet parts and components for this build as well. I'm basically recycling and reusing that editing PC build to make for my streaming PC with a couple different changes. So let's go ahead, let's look at some of the components that we have for this build. First up, you can see we got the Corsair 4 Series MP600 NVMe PCIe Gen 4 M.2 SSD with read speeds up to 4950 megabytes and write speeds up to 2500 megabytes. You can see 500 gigs is our capacity. Gen 4 speeds are important to me with this build, so I can make sure that everything records and syncs up properly, so we don't have any issues as we're recording 4K footage to this drive. I'll probably get a couple of these to use, one for the OS and one for the video files that I'm recording. I might actually do 3 if I can make it all work, and I'll do one for each camera, and then I'll have my third one just for my main OS. So love these drives, pretty cool. Very nice box retail packaging. And in case you're wondering, this does come with a heatsink, but it is removable. Next up, you can see we got the G.Skill Trident Z Neo RAM. This is 32 gigabytes, two 16 gig sticks of DDR4 optimized for AMD Ryzen. Check that out. Nice, beautiful RGB as well. We can see some of the specs on the back for us too. So 3600, PC4 2880. Get a feel for that. CAS latency is 18 for this RAM. I might pick up another pack of this before the build. Right now I got the 32 gigs, but I might pick up 32 more to make it 64, so I don't have to worry about updating or upgrading that in the future at all, especially with the heatsink that I'm using. I'm going to take the heatsink off if I do want to update the RAM. So I might just go ahead and pick up another box of that right now and not have to worry about it in the future. Next up, you can see we got the AMD Ryzen 9 3950X PCIe 4.0 ready. You can see the processor right here, 16 core, 32 threads, 4.7 gigahertz max boost, 3.5 gigahertz for our base speeds. I can't say enough good things about this processor. Thermal solution must be purchased separately, and this doesn't come with a cooler, but don't worry, I got that as well. Next up, you can see we got the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4 CPU cooler right here. Love this product a lot. You can see some of the specs right here, made out of aluminum, works with Intel and AMD sockets, front fan and inner fan dimensions. So we got 120 and then 135 for the inner. We can learn more about it right here, guys. It really is virtually inaudible when it's operating. Immense cooling performance is not an understatement. This thing is massive. If your case has room and your build has room, definitely check this guy out. You can see dual tower design. We can even add another fan if we need to in this cooler, which is cool if we want. But you can learn too, 250 watt TDP is our maximum cooling that we get with this. But we can add another 120 millimeter fan right here if we wanted, but there's the outer one and the inner one. Pretty cool design too with the included screwdriver. Really top notch. Very, very happy with this. We can learn more about it with the QR code there. If you want product information depending on your language, definitely a cooler worth checking out. If you're a content creator like myself, I can't say enough good things about this motherboard. This is the MSI Prestige X570 Creation motherboard. So you can see it's Ryzen 3000 desktop ready. This will work with 5000 series, but you'll have to update it first. So you'll have to have an older processor to even update it before you could add it to the 5000 series if you want. PCIe Gen 4 ready. Tons of USB, more USB than you'll know what to do with, which is why this is crucial for a content creator like myself. You can see it from this side, you can learn about it. We can flip it over to the back side. There's so much good right here. One of my favorite features is 10 gig. So we have the latest networking built right into the board. So between the USB and the 10 gig, I can't stress enough how much I love this motherboard. Tons of room, guys. Tons of different options. So 20 plus maximum USB ports. So very, very easy to extend if you need to. Built-in Wi-Fi, 10 gig super LAN. We have M.2 drives as well. So you can see cool shielding. It's got some RGB. Tons of different options for it. Then we got an M.2 expander that's included as well. And you can see a nice I/O review right here on the back of the box. Powering the whole build is the Be Quiet Dark Power 12 750 watt 80 plus titanium power supply. This is an overclockable power supply, so it does have the overclocking key switch, so you can jump between 4 12-volt rails and one massive 12-volt rail. Flip it over to the back side. You can learn more about it if you scan this QR code. Multiple languages. You can see the breakdown of the AC input, DC output, and total power. 750 watts total right there. Next up, we got the Evga Rtx 3060 GPU with 2-fan design, 12 gigs of GDDR6. You can see it from this side. You can see our product number right there, model number. 12G-P5-3657-KR. We can learn more about it on the back right here too with our key features. 2nd gen ray tracing. Bunch of QR codes. You want to learn more about it. Multiple languages. Pretty small form factor compared to some of the other RTX 3060 boxes. But I'm excited for the 2-fan design. I'm hoping that it'll be quieter for me since there's less fans running. And hopefully, without that 3rd fan, I'll get lucky and they still don't have to run that often. Last but not least, we got our case right here. This is the Be Quiet Silent Base 802 with window. There's a white and a black version available. Check out that beautiful case right here. Oh, look at how nice everything looks. I'm really excited about it. Look at the nice breakdown. All the parts and pieces to this build. You can see the dimensions right here too. Then you can see the top. Very cool. A lot of quick tech specs for you too. 3 pier wings, 2 140 millimeter fans, guarantee perfect airflow. Extra thick insulation mats for improved noise reduction. State-of-the-art I/O panel. A lot of good stuff right here. Fitting radiators up to 420 millimeters as well. So plenty of space for us and a 3-year warranty. Now let's go ahead, guys. Let me show you how to actually plan your own custom PC build right from within Newegg's website. So we're on Newegg's homepage right here, and right under the search bar, you can see we can select PC Builder, and here we go. We have multiple options. We have a budget build, a mainstream, and an enthusiast build. We can build with Intel, AMD, or view a pre-built option. So let's select view pre-build. So you can see the pre-built option right here for $15.99. We can get an RTX 3060, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte M.2 drive, a 10700 from Intel. Pretty cool. Very simple. You could obviously order that one and be done. Or if you want to, let's say, build with Intel, you can select the build with Intel option. Here we go. You have a build right here populated for you. You can save to your list and edit if you want. You could just go right to the cart and purchase that and build the PC yourself. Then we have multiple options right here. We could browse and edit out that list if we want. You can see the total price right there, 1,800 bucks. Pretty cool though. So very simple. And again, multiple budget options for you. Over 2K, sub 2K, sub 1K. Let's see the sub 1K pre-built. $999.99. So we get the 1660 Super and a 10400 Intel i5. And then you can see if we want, instead of the pre-builts, we can select our own components. And keep in mind right now at the time of this video, components are few and far between. But let's go ahead, let's select a CPU and we can see that list again. So just for fun, let's do the 11700. Now you can see here's motherboards. And again, you can piece it together from there. Here's your list of compatible motherboards. What do you want? You can browse by form factor, max memory, memory slots, your chipset, rating, price. Here we go, max price, min price. Here's our best ratings right now. So we could select one of those. And you can see we're ready for our memory. So you can get a feel, it's very simple and straightforward. Let's browse by rating. So here we go. Let's select, oh, we got higher ratings right here. Well, more ratings, I guess, not as good, but let's select for the price. Yeah, we'll select that one. Now you can see video, graphics cards, not many options right here, but you can see if we wanted to. Select. So you can see if we want to get that one, a complete build with assembly service is required. So there we go, rip the stock. We can try this guy, same thing. Couple more options down here, but you can see the prices are, you know, all over the place. So you could select a GPU. We can go to cases now. Let's just select, let's do the ratings again. Let's select this guy. You guys seeing this though? We can just very easily pick what we want. Sure, let's do the Corsair one. Actually, let's do our rating. All right, it's a different one. Selected, done. What storage do we want? We definitely want SSDs. Western Digital Black's a good choice. Western Digital Blue as well. The Samsung 860 Evo series. All right, let's select this first one. Oh no, we want the M.2, excuse me. Not the 2.5-inch form factor. We could add additional as well. Let's do another SSD. Let's browse by capacity. Let's do the 4 terabyte big boy. And just for fun, why don't we go back to GPU? Let's just put one in. So what do we got? 1080 for 1,200 bucks. Sure, just for fun, can we add any of these? 1050 Ti. All right, there we go. Add to cart if we want. Check out. It's that simple to design and build your own PC. So stay tuned, guys, for an upcoming video where I'll definitely show off the new build to you guys so you can learn more about it. You can see it up close, and I can let you guys know how everything is working and running together. I'm really excited to have it here in the studio, guys, to start using it to film and capture all the content that I'm providing to you guys, whether that's on-demand videos or live streams. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.